Of course, we got British bikes here, and we start out with the venerable 1967 Triumph, and that's a good-looking little utilitarian motorcycle there with the pedestrian slicer on the front. And here's a Tatra. I think it's a Sidecar model. What a great vintage. There's no year on it, but it goes back a few years, I can tell. It's got vintage plates on it and vintage accessories, and here's even an older Vincent, and it's also a Sidecar model with a Swallow Sidecar. So it's quite an interesting grouping of vintage British motorcycles right there, and we have a bunch of people around this Vincent here. I guess those Vincents are the pretty rare breed out here today at the show, and they've drawn a crowd all day. And we're back over to a more modern BMW. It's got the Sidecar on it, and another Triumph Scrambler 9000 with a Sidecar. And in a minute, we're going to go over here and talk to the Sidecar Club of Southern California. 1999 Triumph Legend Sidecar. Very nice group of Triumphs here. Well, we just had to stop and admire this two-seater custom Woody Sidecar. It's been fabricated by Doug Bingham. He's the owner of this bike and this Sidecar. And we're going to go over and talk to Doug and Lou over here. Lou and them are part of the SoCal Sidecar Club. Hi, guys. Kevin Muldoon with Live Car Shows. Hi, what's your name?
Doug Bingham.
Doug, and you're?
Louis Vanderveen. How you doing, Kevin?
You guys. Hey, you've got some pretty nice sidecars out here. You know, tell me about your Sidecar, Doug. It's one of a kind, isn't it?
Well, no, it's actually it's a copy of an old English family-type sidecar.
Oh, okay.
They refer to them as double adults.
Right.
And they could carry the whole family.
That is crazy. I don't think I've ever seen one of those.
Right. You saw one now.
Yeah, I did. So, Lou, tell me about the club. I understand we got a founding member here, but you're now the current president of the club.
Well, it's the SoCal Sidecar Club, and it's a club that tries to promote the sidecar. It's a way of life, you know. Sidecars are more fun than a barrel of monkeys, and they're probably the safest form of two wheels you can ride because it's got a third wheel.
Exactly. Now, I see pictures behind there of huge rallies you guys put on. Tell me about that.
Well, Doug started this rally 38 years ago. It's the Griffith Park Sidecar Rally. It's probably the largest sidecar rally anywhere on the planet. And this year will be the 38th year. And, you know, it's been featured on shows like Huell-Hauser's California Gold. Cool. And it's probably have about 300 sidecars that show up from all over the country for this.
Right. So now, way back when, how'd you get the bug and even get the idea to start a sidecar event?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, actually, I actually lost my driver's license. Too many tickets. Right. And a guy says, well, why don't you ride sidecar passenger with me in a racing sidecar? I said, good idea.
And the kind where the people hang out the side?
Yeah, and that's how I got started. Then I started driving them. Then I started building the racing ones. Then I started building street sidecars. When you watch the L.A. Marathon, those are all my cameras.
The camera cycles? Really? Well, you know, you told me earlier this is quite a legend I'm talking to here. Tell me a little bit about Doug.
Well, Doug is known as Mr. Sidecar, and he's an inductee into the Motorcycle Hall of Fame. So when it comes to sidecars, the word ends and begins with Doug Bingham.
Well, that's really cool. Well, guys, thanks a lot. Now, I know you got a big charity, and that's why you guys are out here today collecting for your charity. Why don't you tell me about that?
Well, the charity is Ride for Kids, which benefits the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation, and I like to refer to this as probably one of the best-kept secrets out there because this organization is now in its 25th year. It's all about the motorcycling community stepping up to help some kids that are really courageous, fighting the most deadliest of all childhood cancers and diseases. And it's strictly a fundraising event that is done by motorcyclists. We're in our 25th year, and in that time, motorcyclists across America have raised over $45 million. And one of the most significant things about this is that almost 90% of all the monies we've raised actually go to the programs.
Well, that's the best part. When you get a charity that has that much contribution to the programs, that's the kind you like to donate to. So now some people are online and they feel they'd like to give some donations to your cause. Where would they go?
Well, the easiest way to do this is you can go to rideforkids.org. We'll give you all the general information. But we have an event coming up May 4th, and it's our corporate sponsor is Honda of America. So it's held at Honda of America in Torrance, and it's May 4th. It's a Sunday, and it's a outstanding ride. It's 100% police escorted, and one of the nicest things about the 37 rides that we sponsor every year is that at every one of these rides, at the end of the day, somebody wins a brand new motorcycle.
Well, guys, you check that out. They got a show coming up May 3rd, you say it is?
May 4th.
May 4th down at the Honda Center?
Yes, at American Honda.
American Honda. You know what? I want you guys to all get online, go to the website, and, you know, try to participate in this show. It sounds like a great time, and it's a great deal you're doing for the kids. Thanks for talking to us, Doug.
You bet. Thanks a lot.
Lou, you bet.
Okay.
Thank you very
Kevin,
much.
thank
We'll
you
see
very
you guys online, and a great thing you put on there. We got some great sidecars we looked at earlier. We've had a great
And
afternoon.
we're going to take you for a ride.
I'm ready for a ride. Let's do it.
On this bike.
Oh, that's the kind of ride I like. Take it easy, guys. Thanks, guys. That was really nice. You bet. And I'll put a website link on the show and stuff like that, so you can guys. And we might put you on the calendar. Come down to your show. Yes, the lights and everything. And that's just about going to wrap it up for live car shows today. We want to thank the Queen's All British Car Show Meet 2008. We had a great show today. And we hope you join us again on another edition of Live Car Shows.